Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into a minute. Let's go. First off, tomorrow morning, at the same time as my interview with Sweet Tea from Married to Medicine, Carlos King is going to be talking to British Williams, and I'm going to be over there as soon as Sweet Tea and I finish. She, in this little clip right here, has some interesting things to say as to why she did what she did. She said that her father was sick, her sister was in school, and she said that she had a really bad gambling problem, right? And she said that it was, I think she said a CPN, someone who said they fixed credit, gave her a CPN number. Excuse me if I'm not saying that right. But she said it wasn't anyone she knew per se a social security number, but she said she doesn't know whose it was or whose it could have been, but that's how it all got started. I can't wait to hear this. Let's keep going. I'm definitely going to ask Sweet Tea about this tomorrow morning, right? The Jasmine Brand is reporting that Sweet Tea is saying that we all know the Heavenly is messy, but she's trying to keep the heat off of her own marriage. I really want to know what she means by this and what is going on over there at the Kimes residence. Now, I posted about this morning. Cardi confirms that she's single. I'm not going to say 100% that I believe that. 100%. I know Cardi loves her husband, and I believe he loves his wife, right? But I do believe 100% that Cardi is tired of these stories, these narratives, these random girls popping up and things happening. Now, for all we know, that could just be some Blueface was talking about. He could be making that up just to get clicks and stuff like that, right? But regardless, Cardi is fed up. And I understand that. It's a lot of stuff that comes out about him. They break up, she takes him back, they get good, and then something else happens. I just hope she's okay, and whatever she decides to do, I'm fine with it. But I totally understand. Like I said before, I know Cardi is tired of hearing about this. I get that. Offset has made a post. He said, I ain't never talk or touch that lady. Real talk, man, you need some help. He's talking about Blueface. Once again, this could definitely be something Blueface has made up to get some attention, to get some clicks, or just to keep himself relevant. Do I believe he messed around with Krishan? I don't believe that. But do I believe Cardi is tired of hearing about all this? 100%. Did y'all in Akron, Ohio hear about the LeBron James Museum? It opened November 25th. I love a good museum, right? And if I'm up in this area, I'm definitely going. Are you going? If you're around here, or would you make a trip to go to see this? I think this will be amazing. I would love to see a LeBron James museum. Do you think LeBron has enough weight in the game to have a museum? Either way, this is amazing. Let me know what y'all think. And if y'all got pictures, send them to me. Y'all remember when I made that post about Christian Combs? Y'all remember that? King Combs? And him being affiliated, and he came out and said, I ain't affiliated with nobody. Well, baby, King Yella has responded. And basically, you can go on over there to the neighborhood talk and hear what he had to say. But what he said in a nutshell was this. Like, you need to stop. Thank you. And he said that he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And he said, if you want to switch sides, we can switch sides. Because he said he'd love an opportunity to take care of his children versus somebody who's trying to be tough. He was like, he's tired of watching his back and looking out for himself and worrying about stuff. Don't let it happen again. Now, I saw the little video with him doing whatever he was doing. Now, child, you ain't had no business doing that. And like I said, your daddy is going through way too much for you to be out here playing with your fingers. I hope that sounds right, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. I haven't really got into a lot of Jonathan Majors stuff lately, right? But TMZ has pictures of him strolling by himself in New York after text revelation in trial. Let's get into the text, child. But before that, hold on. On site, make this post from somebody. Megan Good sat her butt up there in that courtroom while these text messages were being read out loud on a Summer Jam screen, and she's still supporting this lunatic. At this point, she has to explain to me like I'm two. Let's get into the text. So this is a text conversation between Jonathan and Grace Jabari, right? Apparently, something had happened. He put his hands on her, and it was bad enough that a hospital could have been in the situation. And he said, I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. Then down in here, she's like, I don't want anything to happen. I will do what you say. I don't want to go to the hospital. Basically, I don't want to get you in any trouble. She assured him that she would not blame him for causing an injury to her head. Like, this is what's being read out in court as Megan is sitting there listening. So they had her reading out these texts, and I guess it got too much for her. She got emotional. So the assistant district attorney took over, and she continued. And this is what Grace said. I will tell the doctor I bumped my head if I go. I'm going to give it one more day, but I can't sleep, and I need some stronger painkillers. That's all. Why would I tell them what really happened when it's clear I want to be with you? I want to be with you. After he has put a knot on your head, you cannot sleep, and you are trying to protect him and his image. Hold on, let's get into the narcissistic of it all. So this is something else that he had written to her, basically saying that instead of coming home, he should have unalived himself. He said he deserves love, but then he referred to himself as, I'm such a monster and a horrible man. That's the first time. He said, I don't deserve it. And he said he's miserable and he wants to perish. Then right down here, he told her that she was rejecting his love and she should have hugged him after the tussle, right? Then he added at the end, I'm a monster, a horrible man, not capable of love, and announced that he will probably unalive himself soon. Megan, what in the world are you doing? So we haven't heard from Kenya Moore in a while, right? So she put a message on her page, on her story. Good morning, Team Twirl. Today is an important day for me as I wish to close one chapter in my life as I open another. Please pray for closure for my family and a positive outcome. With love and hope, Kenya. Now, I don't know what Kenya is talking about. Have you all heard something on the curb? Maybe she's going to open that door to that salon. Let me know. Child, Puff, I don't know what to say for Puff Daddy anymore, right? It's just really bad out here for him. So Roger Bonds is his former bodyguard, right? And he said that Kim Porter told him that whatever Diddy has done to her, she allowed it. She said she got 4 kids with him at $30,000 a pop. And she uses it for leverage. He said that he has witnessed tussles between him and Kim, between Cassie and Diddy. He said he's broke them up. And he said the reason he's talking is because Cassie put him in the filings. It's not looking good. And on top of all of that, 18 brands have parted ways with Diddy in his e-commerce platform. Like, Diddy is going to be around here looking for applications soon. Like, man, this is a fall from grace. Like, this is a hard one. Much like Jonathan Majors. Much like that. Did y'all hear this? 2 Chainz was rushed to the hospital after a car accident in Miami during the Art Basel Saturday morning. Have y'all heard anything about 2 Chainz? Look at this. This is horrible. I hope he's okay. Whatever I find out, I'll bring it back to you. Honey, I guess Tracy Edwards is not happy with the way the word on the curb is going with her breakup from Deion Sanders, right? She has made a post and she is making it plain. I want to clarify that it was my decision to end the relationship despite any different narratives being presented. So whatever people are saying, Tracy's like, it was me. Not you. It was me. I've chosen to prioritize myself and my family moving forward towards a future where I am valued, treated with honesty, and free to embrace the happiness and respect I deserve. I have always said that Deion Sanders is probably a really hard man to love. You know, being a superstar football player, coaching everything. I feel like that would be difficult. Good luck, Tracy. Just a few more things. Join me in the morning on my YouTube channel, Millie Chun TV, as I have a conversation at 8 o'clock Central with Sweet Tea from Married to Medicine. Then join me on Millie Chun TV that evening as I talk with my Season 13 member of I Love Money at 7 p.m. on Millie Chun TV. And Wednesday, I'll be catching up with Winter Harris from Love and Marriage DC on Millie Chan TV.